Guys, and happy Tuesday. We're gonna go ahead and get right on started. So, today's learning target, if you want to pull back that bow and arrow, shoot once. It says, I can reference the text to answer text-dependent questions. What does it mean to reference the text? What do you think that means? So when we reference a text, that means we're going to go back into the text and say exactly what the text tells me, okay? We're going to take what the text tells us in order to answer the questions, okay? So today you will read and answer questions to the text, access to fresh water. So this is the text we're about to read in just a moment. But before we get started, I wanted to tell you a little bit of background about this access to fresh water. So if you look at this map here, you see that I have this little yellow star in North America. So that yellow star is actually North Carolina, where we all live, okay? Now, this text is referencing a people in Africa. So Africa is another continent within the world. So we are far, far away from Africa. We would have to take a really long plane trip to get there across the Atlantic Ocean. So obviously we've been talking a lot about water. So today we're going to be talking about our access to fresh water. So I want you to think, where do you go when you want to get water? Okay, so I put some pictures on here. When I want water, I sometimes go, my refrigerator has a water button where I can press it and water will come out. This is the water fountain that most of us use at school. This one's by the cafeteria with that new fancy water disposal where it comes out the top. And most of us drink water from the fountain. I also can get water from my sink in my kitchen or my bathroom. We also can buy bottled water at the store or the gas station or Walmart. And then outside some of your houses, you may have a water hose or a spigot or a sprinkler. So we can get water from many different places, right? So as we read our text today, I want you to think about how easy it is for us to get water. Remember, we're going to be talking about the people who live in Africa. All right, let's read. So what I want you to do is I want you to use your eyes to track the same words that I'm reading. You can even try to read along with me if you want, or you can pause me and try to read this text by yourself first, and then listen to me read it. Here we go. Access to fresh water. It is a desperately worrying statistic that nearly 1 billion people in the world lack clean, healthy drinking water. Residents in the UK or the United Kingdom, so in England, can turn on a tap and access safe drinking water whenever they like. But the situation is very different for the people of Africa. So I'm already making a connection to this, that people in England or the United Kingdom can turn on their water anytime they want to, just like us. But it's saying that things are different in Africa. Let's read paragraph 2. Every day, millions of people in Africa, usually women and girls, walk miles to have access to any water at all. The length of time it takes to collect the little water they can get means that they do not have time to do anything else during the day. Children do not get the chance to have an education simply because they are too busy collecting water. All right, let's take a minute. Let's think about what we just read. So this is telling me that the children don't go to school or get an education because they have to walk what? They have to walk miles to get any water. Mind blown. All right, let's read paragraph 3. To make matters worse, the only water they have access to is from streams and ponds. That water is usually full of diseases and makes themselves and their families very sick. Adults face the decision on a daily basis between dehydration and sickness from the water they drink. Even worse, they have to face this decision for their children. So that paragraph was all about how they only have water from streams and ponds, and those contain diseases and what else? Things that make their families very sick. So they have to decide, should they drink this dirty, not good water, or should they be dehydrated? So this word is bold. I'm going to go over what dehydrated means. So dehydration is a harmful reduction in the amount of water in the body. So when you're fully hydrated, your body holds in a lot of water. So this is a picture of an adult person, that how much water they should have within their body. In a dehydrated person, you can see that the water is only up to their thighs or legs. So some symptoms of dehydration are: is your mouth dry? Are you super thirsty? Are you super sleepy? Do you get dizzy when you stand up? Is your pee really yellow? Or do you get headaches often? So dehydration is not a good thing, because you can have all 6 of these things that are not bad, that are not good for your body. All right, so here are questions that I'm asking for you to answer today. I'm going to give you a little bit of guidance, but I want you to be able to answer these questions on your own using your text. Remember, we are referencing our text for our questions today. So right now, I want you just to think about these questions as I ask them. What does the text say is an issue people are facing with fresh water? We read a lot about some issues or problems, about how some people can't get fresh water. Let's think about it. And how does this problem affect people? How does it affect the people in Africa? All right, I want you to pause your video in just a second and talk to a person in your family, talk to a stuffed animal, talk to a friend, talk to your neighbor, talk to anybody in your house, maybe even your animals. So talk to someone or something about this question. All right. What does the text say is an issue or problem people are facing with fresh water? Pause me now. Find some problems about people and fresh water. Okay? See you in a sec. All right, I hope you were able to talk to somebody or something in your house and really talk out what you think the answer to this question could be. All right, let's look at our next question, or sorry, not our next question yet. So I have created a sentence starter for you to help you answer your questions today in Canvas. So it says, a issue or problem that people are facing with fresh water is, and then you just need to fill in the blank. I know because in paragraph blank, it says blank. I want you to tell me something the text says that helps support the problem you found. Okay? All right, let's go to our next question. How does the problem affect people? Affect means make a difference or impact. So how is this changing the people's lives in Africa with this problem? Okay, so I want you to pause your video, talk to a neighbor, a friend, a animal, a stuffed animal about how this is affecting people, how the problem you chose is affecting people. Welcome back. I hope you were able to talk to somebody. Now, here is your sentence starter. This problem is affecting people by blah, 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 blah. I know because it says blah, 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 blah in the text in paragraph blank. Okay, so use this frame in order to help you answer your questions today. We're gonna be looking to see if you typed the same thing as us. And that is all for today. So make sure when you are going to your reading assignment today on Canvas that you are fully, that you copy and paste the questions. So you copy and paste into your submission box, okay? I can't wait to see your wonderful answers that you type here for me and your teachers. Love you guys. Bye.